are. You got it? What that is? He is currently an area director and mentoring a new Toastmasters club in West Jordan. Once that is done, Bart will have finished all the requirements to attain his DTM. Today, Bart is doing an icebreaker speech for the new Pathways program entitled "Make Someone's Day." I can't read today. Sorry. Let's welcome Bart.
How important is it to underpromise and overdeliver? Do you think that's pretty important? When someone does the opposite, when they underpromise or overpromise and underdeliver, how does that make you feel?
Not happy.
Distrust,
Misled.
cheated, misled, unimportant, disappointed. This is the Samsung Note 8. I pre-ordered it and they sent me a confirmation telling me when it would arrive at my house. When the release date was, which was the same day. It arrived at my house 5 days early. What did that make me feel about Samsung?
I trusted him.
I loved them. A few weeks ago, I took my wife out to lunch. We went to this place, Red Robin, down at the mall. The hostess took us to our seat. Girl comes up to me and comes up to us and says, "Hi, my name's Monique. I will be taking care of you today. What would you like to drink?" My wife said, "Well, I'll have water with lemon." Me trying to be a little funny, I said, "I don't want to make you go next door and get me a Pepsi, so I'll have water with lemon too." She disappears, comes back, brings us our waters, takes our order, disappears again. My wife and I are sitting in idle chit chat, and I see her out of the corner of my eye. She's coming out, she's got this big grin on her face. She's walking up to me. "I got a surprise for you." And she puts down a large Pepsi right in front of me. Granted, it was full, it wasn't half a drink, but the first thought that went through my head was, who does that? She had gone upstairs to the food court and got me a Pepsi. I'm talking with my wife and I say to my wife, "Technically, I didn't order that. Do you think it's going to be on the bill?" My wife says, "Of course it's going to be on the bill." The bill comes. It's not on the bill. Something about this just really has touched me. It made me remember back to a couple of weeks before this incident when I was sitting filling up my truck with gas, with diesel. A guy pulls up in front of me on the other side, parks his car, comes and knocks on my window. It was a cold morning. I had my two dogs in the back. They were barking at him. I rolled down my window and he gives me his sob story and asks for a couple of bucks to put gas in his car. I wasn't even nice. I had my arm on the wheel. I looked over at him and I said, "Nah." That's all I said was "nah," and rolled up my window. when this waitress did this for me, I thought, how bad do I suck? At that time, I remember that I had probably $200 or $300 in my wallet. $2, $3, $5 wouldn't have made a difference to me. But do you think it might have made a difference to him? In our personal relationships, in our business relationships, how about we over-deliver? I could have made a difference to that guy. Instead, he gave me a dirty look the whole way through. Because the guy right next to me gave him a couple of bucks to put gas in his car. I regretted what I did instantly, but it was too late to fix it. My challenge is look for ways to stand out. Look for ways to make a difference. In your personal life, in your business life, all over, because they are there. Thank you.